Hello again everyone, welcome back. In this part, we're going to talk about JavaScript date methods and date formats. You learned how to set our date variables and objects inside of our JavaScript in the last part, which we declare some variable and use our new keyword here and set our date right here, which we can do any kind of date that we want. For example, let's say we want day 4 of March right here and our year of 2024. And after this, we can declare our time, which is, let's say here, 18 in the hour, 16 for minutes, and 24 our seconds. And you know that you can put this Z at the last of your string to use this time in UTC. Which if you don't have this, it's going to convert itself. But if you have, which means this is UTC time that you put inside of your code. And here we can console log our variable and date right here. And we should have this date. I forgot that actually. And now if we run, you can see that we got the exact time that we put inside of our date object. But here we have another bunch of methods that we can use. So here you can see by console logging our date, we can have this type of time and date showing. But here, if we use our toString method right here and run our code again, you can see that we got another type of printing our time, which here we got our day right here, which is Monday. Then we have our month, which is March, the day of March, which is 4 in this case, our year, and our time based on our location, which in this case is going to convert to my location's time, which is going to be this time right here. And another thing that we can have similar to this is we have our toDateString right here. And if we run this, you can see here, we got only these one and not time. So this is going to grab the date for us and not our time, hour, minutes, or seconds. So this is Monday, March, 4th day of the month, and 2024 year. After this, we're going to have our toUTCString. And if we run, you can see that here we got this type of printing right here. And just like this, we have another of toISOString. And this again is another type of printing. But you might say, what is this UTC or ISO? So ISO time format, as you see, is like this, which we divide our month by hyphen from our year and our day of month by hyphen from our month. And after this T is going to show us we entering our time section, and then we have hour right here, minutes right here, and then seconds and milliseconds. And this Z at the end is going to show us this is UTC time. And you can create dates by this format, which here we can define this just like that. Let's say 2024 and separate our month with a hyphen. Let's say we want 5th month, and then we're going to have the day 17. And this is our time. And now if we run, you can see we got this time and this date right here. After this, we can declare our date by using our slash instead of this hyphen. So we can separate our year, month, and day by this slash. And now if we run, you can see that we got again the same date going on. And of course, if we use our toDateString right here and run our code, we got this Friday, May 17th and 2024 year. And of course, you can have your year not here in the first section. In the first section, you're going to have your month. Then in the second, you're going to have your day of the month. And at the last, you can have your year. And you can see this is how you got the same result. So if you want to make all of these in one simple part, we can do this summary. We have three general types of JavaScript date formats. First, we're going to have our ISO type, which is going to be something like this. Here, we're going to have our year at the first, then separate with hyphen, and here we have our month, and after that, the date that we want inside of our month. After this, we're going to have our short format, which is going to be our month in the first, then the day of the month that we want, and after that, and at the last, the year that we want here. And after this, we have our long date format, which this is, let's say, May 26 and the year of 2021. And this is as same as this one of you put, for example, 26 in the first, and then your month name, and at the last your year. So these are three formats that we can work with them. You can see that we set this date inside of our code. But let's say we want the milliseconds passed from our 0 time in computer time, which is January 1st of 1917, to this date. So we can do this by our parse method. And for doing that, let's say we want to save that into this a variable which we have here, because we're not going to set new date, we only want to set the number of milliseconds that it passed. And after this, we use .parse right here and pass our date into this parse function. And if we run, you can see that we got these milliseconds passed of that time. So if we grab this and create our date with this milliseconds right here, as you know, and here we need to set our new keyword right here too. And now if we run, we should get the same date that we put previously inside of our code. As you see, we got right here. After this, we're going to have our date set methods and our date get methods, which they are going to be in the next part. Please give a like and subscribe to catch next videos.